All right, creepy kids, unaware psychologists, and scary spirits, grab a blanket and a flashlight because it's time to rewind. A quick rundown of M. Night Shyamalan's movies because, as we know, this guy is quite polarizing. Love him, hate him. There's really no in between. So, what I'm going to do, my friends, is I'm going to go through these movies. Obviously, we all love The Sixth Sense, right? Or I know Zach
Mhm.
doesn't love it. I mean, do you love it, Zach? Would you say? Or you
Yeah,
like
I
it?
love it.
Okay.
I
All
love
right.
it.
All right. He
It's like
loves it. All right.
I was actually saying right after I watched it, it's like every time I watch it, like I know it's a good movie,
Mhm.
and like I'm like, oh yeah, that's a good movie. Like I like The Sixth Sense, but then like by the time it's over, every time I'm like, shit, that is
So
such
good.
a good movie.
Yeah.
Right.
And then like
Yeah, you
years will
kind of
pass, and I'll
forget.
be like, oh yeah, The Sixth Sense is good. Let's put that on and whatever. And then it's like, damn, that is so good.
Totally. I hear you because
That is so
it's a
good.
slower horror film, so like you kind of forget just how well done it is. Yeah, I hear
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
All right, so we've talked about The Sixth Sense, obviously. Now, 2 years or no, 1 year later, Unbreakable, which I was in. I was in a couple of his movies because of the
Oh.
film.
Wait,
connection.
really?
Yeah,
What?
just as like featured extra stuff. But I'm in a deleted scene of Unbreakable. But in Lady in the Water, I worked on that for like 2 weeks and almost had to drop out of college because I kept missing class to be in like.
Are you the lady in the water?
I am. People think that's Bryce. It's
Bryce?
no. But so Unbreakable, we can shout out, love it, hate it, one word answers. Who wants to go? Danny, what do you think about Unbreakable?
Love it.
Love it. Casey,
It's fine.
Zach,
Can I do 3 words?
sure.
Thoroughly enjoy it.
Oh, wow. Those are good 3 words. I haven't seen it in years, so I'm not it's fine. I'm kind of like Casey. It's fine. I think it's probably good, but it's not one I rave about. Signs. What do we think about Signs? I'll start with Zach.
Love it. My number
Love
one.
it. Oh, you're
Can
number
I
one.
do 3 words as well?
Go for it, Danny.
I love it.
Love it. Casey hates it.
Hilarious.
Hilarious.
Ah.
Okay. All right. I love Signs as
You're
well.
fired, Casey.
I tried to quit a few weeks ago and you guys wouldn't let me.
Okay. No, I mean, I'll give it to you. You know, the ending I remember was a little bit of a letdown ish
I
with the
saw it.
alien.
Yes, and it was I thought it was so funny. I saw it at a drive-in with my friend Jess, and we were cracking up when he was swinging the bat, and they were yelling at each other, and Meryl. Oh, it was so funny. Anyway,
After watching The Sixth Sense last night, I went down like a rabbit hole of M. Night Shyamalan, just videos on YouTube, and I found one of the it's like it's like 2 hours long, behind the scenes kind of making of Signs that was on the DVD that I used to watch all the time because I just wanted to like live in that. So I watched that last night. So I love that movie.
Signs is actually scary. It's one of his few movies that is actually scary, right? The Village, we talked about a little bit earlier. It also just turned 20 this summer. I love it. Zach, you love it. Danny?
Love it.
Love it. Casey?
I do love it, yeah.
You do love it. Okay, see? All right, we're all in agreement. The Village. Lady in the Water. I mean, I love like that. I'm in it. No, I don't.
I love me in it.
I love me in it. Although you can see me. I cross, and I remember M. Night Shyamalan talked to me. I just remembered that. I can't remember what he said, but I was right by the camera. Oh, that's what it was. Whoa, I haven't thought about this in years. But it was they built this apartment complex, this pool. It was crazy. And we were shooting for like a full 2 or 3 weeks. It's like the big party climax. But I had to stand right next to the camera on the edge of the pool. And M. Night Shyamalan told me, don't fall in the pool. And I was like, oh my God, I won't. So Lady in the Water, not great, but good music. I sometimes listen to the score, I admit.
James Newton Howard is the MVP of every M. Night Shyamalan movie.
Yeah. This score.
Sorry,
so
Tony.
creepy at times. Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Lady in the Water, not a good one for me. What about you guys? Casey?
No thanks.
No thanks. Exactly. Danny?
I haven't seen it in a while. I keep trying to rent it because I remember when I first saw it in theaters. I may have only seen it like
one word
once or
answers, Danny.
True. Thank you, Casey.
Right.
5 a.m. is coming quick. Baby.
Yes. Okay. Zach, what about you?
I'm gonna say multiple words really fast. Love it. It's my number 3. My top 3 are Signs, The Village, Lady in the Water. And okay, so you're in the party scene at the end because I'm gonna watch it tonight and I'm gonna find you.
Oh my god, yeah. Take a picture because I haven't seen it in
Where's
years. I have the
Casey when
DVD
Zach's
somewhere.
going on a tirade?
I was staring at him.
Okay.
Yours usually lasts 3 times longer.
Moving on. This is a tough stretch for Shyamalan. So Lady in the Water. Next is The Happening. Casey.
I actually like it.
Oh.
I love that everybody was killing themselves.
Yeah, it's dark.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty twisted, and then it just gets so not so good. Zach, what do you think?
I don't love it. It's I don't really care for it.
Danny?
There's a lot I like about it. It's not my favorite.
Yeah, some good things. Not I mean, Betty, what's her name? Not Betty White.
No.
From Carrie. I forget. God.
Oh.
The woman from Carrie, who's the gym teacher, is the old lady in The Happening. And that's when
I did not know that. Okay.
What's her name? I should know. Sorry, everyone. But yeah, once she's in it doing crazy things.
Why was I going to say Karen? Maybe I'm thinking.
It loses me.
Betty
Buckley, of course. The Happening is probably the weirdest cast for an M. Night Shyamalan movie, in my opinion.
Sure.
The Last Airbender, didn't see it, so I abstain.
I've never seen it.
Didn't see it.
Wow, none of us saw it. So yeah, that was like, and then another movie I never saw. Don't really have any interest. After Earth with Will Smith and Jaden Smith.
Never saw it.
Wow, see, we these 4 people right here, we are not into the.
We must not have been because those all came out around the same time, and we're all basically the same age. So I just don't think we were the target audience.
Yeah.
Plus, also, it was after The Happening, and I feel like a lot of us needed maybe a cleanser, right? Wayward Pines, a show. Okay, then The Visit. What do you think about The Visit?
Love it.
Danny, love it.
Love it.
Casey, gave up.
You gave up. I remember liking it. I do want to give it a rewatch because I don't remember it too well, but I remember not loving it, but enjoying it enough.
I'm in the same boat.
Okay, yeah.
I'm in the same boat.
It goes down so smooth. It's so it's such an easy movie to watch.
It felt a little silly from what I remember, but
very silly. Yeah, there's definitely moments of. It actually works better on a rewatch, I think.
Okay. I'll check it out. Yeah. All right. The Visit. A year later, Split. That was a big one. Saw that one in theaters. Hate it.
Boo,
Casey.
boo,
oh, wow.
Boo, tomato. Hate it.
Okay. Wow. Danny, what about you? Love it?
I really liked it.
Really liked it. Zach?
I enjoyed it when I saw it. Don't love it. Could not watch it again ever and be okay with that.
You a little split on your decision.
I'm a little split on it. Yeah. It's fine.
I hear you. I saw it once in the theater. I will remember being scared, spooked out. It was pretty creepy, but
I loved it until the end. They just took it. It just went too far.
It went too far, but I do remember my jaw dropped with the twist ending that is linked to Unbreakable with Bruce Willis. I was like, whoa.
That was satisfying. We were like also in the thick of like MCU Avengers. So to see that in, like the horror world, like,
Yep. So that was a cool little totally out of the nowhere connection. But then we have my least favorite Shyamalan movie that I've seen, Glass, the sequel to Split. What do you guys think? Danny?
Not my favorite.
Okay. Zach?
I didn't see it.
Didn't see it. What about you, Casey?
I did not bother. No.
Did not bother. Yeah, I saw that in the theater and that was bad. It was so bad. I fell asleep. Like, I don't know if I fed into the hype and like Sarah Paulson now with like Split and Unbreakable coming together. Like, that was.
I want to rewatch it though, because I remember being really into the trailers and there was like the first half of the movie, or at least the first like third or quarter. There was something about it that like I liked the energy and the tone of it. So I don't remember where it lost me. I want to go back and give it a rewatch.
I barely remember it at all. Next, 2 years after was Old, which I liked. It kind of went off the rails at the end, but I liked it. Casey, no?
Boo, caca, poop. I hate it. But why? I hated it. I was forced to watch it. But I want to know why Rufus Sewell got hot.
Oh.
Because why did he look so good in that movie?
Yeah, he did. You're right.
He's old as shit now.
Right.
But he looks good.
Yeah.
Anyway.
He's fit. Yeah. How about you, Zach, for Old?
I liked Old. I wouldn't say that I loved it, but it was definitely very enjoyable.
One of his better ones, yeah.
Yeah.
At least in this time frame in his career.
Mhm.
Yeah. What about you,
Yep.
Danny? For old?
Yeah, I liked it too. There's one scene in that movie that I think is one of his most like visually one of those most disturbing scenes. Um,
What?
with the woman who has she has some kind of physical disorder, and
Oh,
because she's
yeah.
aging so
Right.
quickly, you're seeing it like
Yes.
happen in
In
real time.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
in like the tunnel or whatever,
Oh,
like the
that, like,
cave.
freaked
Yeah.
me out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I just
Yeah.
don't. I just.
Nah. Yeah.
The twist
I hear
is
you.
like, hey, we're
Yeah.
watching you.
That
I
one
kinda
felt like his most. We were talking about Twilight Zone movies or episodes.
Mhm.
That one feels like his most Twilight Zone.
Oh, it's definitely
Mm.
Twilight.
Yep.
I'm sure
Yeah.
there's a Twilight Zone episode like that. Show
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I could totally see that. You're right. Yeah, absolutely. Then we have Knock at the Cabin, which it's funny. This is a time period now where I saw these movies and I like them, but I feel like they're still foggy, so I need to rewatch to like confirm. But I think I liked Knock at the Cabin.
Mhm.
I thought that was pretty strong. Danny,
Yeah.
what about you?
Yeah, I'm the same way. I remember liking it. I'd only seen it once though, but yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I remember
Okay.
it being very like genuinely. I didn't know where it was going. Like, so I was
Mhm.
actually very tense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you,
Yeah.
Casey?
I didn't see it.
Didn't see it. Zach, you liked it?
I did like it a lot. Casey, I would recommend it to you.
Yeah, I think
Oh.
Casey would dig
I
it.
think you would like it.
All right. I know what
Yeah.
happens then.
Yeah, check it out. But yeah, I think you'd like it. It was good.
I love Dave Bautista. He's so cute.
Mm.
He's so good at it.
great
He
in it.
steals the movie.
Yeah.
He's a
Mhm.
very good actor in that movie. Yeah, the great cast overall, I'd say for that one for sure.
Yeah.
And we have The Servant Show, which I watched the first season. It was good. It,
Mm.
it's fine.
That's so funny. Yeah, I watched. I'm on the second season. I was really
Yeah.
into it, and then for whatever reason, I think we must
Yeah.
have started it during COVID,
Mhm.
and then we just moved to California, and I kind of just
Mhm.
forgot about it.
Yeah.
I want to pick it up because I enjoyed it. It's really fun. Oh my god, there is a scene at a reveal at I think it's at the end of the first season.
Mm.
That is one of the darkest things I have ever seen, and it like
Mhm.
fucked me up for a while.
Wow.
Damn.
Message me about it so that
I will definitely
'cause
message you.
it's been so long, but maybe I think I finished season 1. Yeah, I love Lauren
It's
Ambrose.
kind of like
so-
the reveal. It's a big reveal because the show is a lot of it withholds quite a bit in terms of reveals, but you do get
Yes.
one at the end of the first season.
Huh.
Woo!
Okay.
It still like sits with me.
Cool.
Hmm.
Wow. Okay.
Hmm.
And then his most recent Trap, which I know you three haven't been able to see. Do you think
Yeah.
you will see it in theaters or
Yes.
no?
So we were supposed to go see it. It's playing only for whatever reason. It's only playing in one theater in San Francisco,
Oh.
and it's playing near where my husband Cody works. So I was going to meet him.
Yeah.
Long story short, we couldn't go. And I'm
Well,
really bummed.
long
I
story
really
short,
liked it.
I don't think any of you should pay your money to see it in theaters. I would definitely wait until it's streaming. I mean, if you want to go. It's lovely. I don't think this is a spoiler. It's in some of the trailers. It's lovely seeing our babe Josh Hartnett shirtless on the big screen. Very random to have him
okay.
shirtless, but that's all I'll say. It's rough. It's rough. Maybe I was a little too excited because of Josh and like the concept sounded cool.
Yeah.
It's not good. I feel like a kid wrote and directed it. Someone this far in his career should be doing better.
I have a question. So like from what the marketing and stuff that I've seen, it's like part concert movie, part movie. Like, do you think that like trying to do that element of it? Oh, it's his daughter. Do you think like trying to do that element of it kind of took away from the rest? Is that kind of
No, I quite liked the concert stuff. We do linger on his daughter a little too much. Where it's like, we actually don't care that we're like at the concert. We care about like the story, right?
Yeah.
But no, I thought that was good. And it was actually, even from the trailers and the first half of the movie, it's giving me a little bit of like Red Eye, which I loved, which, a good contained thriller in one space kind of thing. But yeah, guys, I won't, rant for too long, but it's rough. It's not so great.
It's a bummer.
Some of this dialogue.
I was excited because we're doing on the podcast.
Yeah.
We're all summer. We've been doing our Heart Girl Summer.
Yes. So
movie
smart.
watch-alongs.
Yeah. And Josh is great. He's directed a little strangely. I mean, if you go see it, let me know what you think. But misfire. And I feel like some of these actors deserved a much better movie. It's sort of like how you were saying, Danny, with, was it Knock at the Cabin? I think you were saying, like, I don't really know where this was going in a good way. There were moments where I'm like, I really don't know where this is going. And I thought that was a good thing. And then I was like, there's a scene early on in the credits after the title, it's just so stupid. And I just am like, this guy's confused. You can tell that because, he basically makes expensive independent films because he is a risk for studios. So like Trap, I was reading, they shot that last summer during the strikes and got it approved because it's technically an independent film. He just has relationships with studios.
Gotcha.
So it's interesting. Once you know that, you're like, yeah, a studio I think would have been more involved with like, let's fix this up. I think the whole thing needs a whole set of eyes on everything. Another set of eyes.
I wonder if that's the difference between like some of his earlier career stuff.
Maybe
that there was a little bit more studio involvement.
Maybe
a little more hand holding.
Yeah.
Which sometimes can hurt, but it's like it's filmmaking is all about balance,
right? And collaboration, and
totally.
Yeah. The guy who made The Sixth Sense is very different than the guy who made Trap. So I'll just leave it at that. Yeah. Wow. Sorry, wah. But The Sixth Sense, yay! So thank you all.
We'll
so
always
much.
have The Sixth Sense.
We'll always have The Sixth Sense. We'll always have each other in this conversation. Thank you so much. And we'll always have the good ghosts. The bad ones, the scratchy ones, can go scratch somewhere else.
Yeah.
Are they wearing wool?
Yeah, he didn't get scratched. They made him wear wool sweaters.
Yeah,
he was like,
an allergy.
So evil.
Yeah.